So imagine if you love to kayak or ride a boat, you're in the Caribbean. You're out there kayaking along or boating along, you know, whatever you do. Swimming, I don't know. And you go around, you look at this pretty island. Think it's pretty far distance, you come up to it, and it looks like that. I think that recycling should be a bigger part in people's lives. I mean, hey, I blame myself for it, because, you know, you're like, hey, trash can, simple. Or, you know, throwing it out in the window and when you're driving, and not the greatest idea, but, you know, people do it. So, I think it's an important part because, you know, you don't see stuff like that. There's over 60 million bottles thrown away each day in the garbage, which, I mean, that's at a recycling plant, but if you imagine it, that could be your roads, side of your roads, anything from, in the landfill. The landfills are looking like that too, because the garbage isn't, people just don't think about it. I surveyed like 15 people, and 4 of them, they lived in the country, and country people tend to burn their trash or whatever they have at their house. The other 10, so they don't recycle. The other 11 people said they did, because in Vinton, most people at least try to recycle since we have the recycling bins in town. But, and then talking to my father, he works at Fairway, you know, he's high up in there. They try to recycle as best they can. I mean, it comes to paper, plastic, anything, they'll try to recycle it. But when it comes to food, you know, that's a different story. But I'm just on, I'm on a different topic than just food, so. But, and then another topic I talked to was, my old employer. We, didn't recycle like we should. I would say most businesses in Vinton don't, from what you see. But, I mean, we recycle boxes, because, you know, those are easy, but, you know, you're like, half the time oh look, garbage can, just throw it in the garbage. Most people are guilty about it, and then that's what's going to is bottles and paper just ruined. You see, and they're not just affecting us, they're affecting animals. Like, here's a bird that's on an island somewhere, and he got caught in a plastic sack. I mean, that could kill him, and, I mean, that could be an extinct animal someday. So, recycling, you know, doesn't have the greatest, if you recycle, it's the greatest thing, but when it doesn't, this happens, and, yeah. Or, you know, turtles, or tortoises, they get into it, and they could eat it, and then it gets in them, and they die. I mean, that could be a rare breed of turtle, and it dies, and we don't have any more. And then, starting at younger life, you know, that's I think it's like a 6-pack. I think that's what it was. I read on it, but it's kind of a bad picture. It kind of moved on me. But that's like a 6-pack ring from like beer or pop, and when he was younger, it got wrapped around him, and he started growing and disformed him. So, recycling, I say, I mean, yes, I could work on it, but after doing all this research, I figured out that we all do, and I need to a lot more, because, you know, we're 2013, and most people don't do it, and now we're going to be, it's just going to, or we're going to be sorry my language, a shithole. So, I mean, people don't take it serious enough, and especially in like the older days, you know, people didn't care, just threw stuff wherever. Like, you find dumps, I find dumps when I go kayaking down the river where there's old parts and stuff from people's dump sites, and it's not good. So, I think that could help. Things that could help are at the gas pumps. You know, we all clean our cars when we're getting gas. Some do, some don't. I do, because my car's usually a pit. I think that there should be two sides to the the garbage container, and one should be recycling for bottles or paper, and the other should be for garbage, like things like that. Football games especially. We all go to a football game, drink a pop, whatever you have there, throw it in the garbage can. You know, it goes to the landfill. And another one, I think we should do it in schools. I mean, we do have recycling containers in the school, but how many of us do use them? I mean, what is there, one in the commons, maybe two in the commons? And we all walk around the hallways, hey, trash can. So, and I think that another good thing would be, instead of switching, or, you know, everyone drinks water bottles, you buy a 24-pack at Fairway, you're like, ah, that's good, and you just throw it away. I think everyone should switch to regular water bottles that you can wash, because, there's one, you know, I think it's like whatever, how many you drink a day, there's one, or they're all minus that because it's one bottle. And those bottles actually can cause cancer, and they can help animals stay alive and become big critters that everyone loves. So next time you're going on vacation, you go on that kayaking trip, you better hope that you went around the island and hope that you made a difference, and maybe there's less trash on there, and report it to your next friend and next friend, because recycling is not going to stop itself without talking to people.